Hey everyone, this is my last weekly plan with me video for this school year because this is our last week, official week of our school year. I'm not going to show you a bunch of what the kids are doing because I show you that every week and it really hasn't changed. I did kind of make a note over here. My third grader just has cursive as Math Mammoth. He's going to do Type C Monday through Thursday this week. He has his journal on Tuesday. Math Mammoth and cursive will be Monday through Friday, and that's it for his independent work. My daughter has a little bit more. She's going to also do Type C Monday through Thursday, her journal on Tuesday. She's finishing up the Hearth and Story poetry unit. Social studies and vocab, those will all happen Monday through Friday. And then I am starting Exploring the World Through Story with her. I made another video about this, which I will link. But this is a writing skills course for older beginners, and it is a 24-week course. We're going to do it this summer, but we can only fit 24 days. 24 days. It's a 6-week, 4 days a week course, and we will have 4 weeks, 5 days a week in our summer session, but that still leaves me 4 lessons, 4 days that won't fit. So we're gonna do that first week of this curriculum in our last week of this school year. So we will be doing this Monday through Thursday. So I'm excited to start that, see how it goes with her. But so that's kind of what they have for their individual work. I also have a fairy tale every day of the week. That's been going really well. The kids have been loving reading a fairy tale. If you've watched any of my previous weekly plan with me, we worked through a Hans Christian Andersen book, and now we're working through this Grimm's fairy tales. They really love it, and they ask for more and more and more to be read, and they've been writing their own fairy tales in their free time. So it's been really fun to see. So this will probably take us another 2 weeks to finish, but we will definitely continue that this week. And Math with Confidence. So this was kind of I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish, but we are, providing that we don't get stuck on a concept anywhere. So right now we are in Unit 13. What are we doing? We're on 13.7. So if we do 2 lessons a day, we will finish Unit 13 on Tuesday. And then we can move into Unit 14. Now, Unit 14 has, I think, 5 regular units. And let's see, 5 regular units. And then there is 5 regular units, and there's a unit wrap-up. All the unit wrap-ups I've been saving, they're going to do those at the end of the summer. But then Unit 14 also has these kind of review, 3 kind of review units. So I think what we're going to do with these, because I can't fit these in our last week of school, we're going to use these as our beginning of next school year. Excuse me. So that'll be fine. That's how we're gonna make it all work. That'll be kind of a good review before we start into grade 6. So that's how we're handling math. Okay, so wood shop is a unit I really should have planned for 2 weeks. We started it last week. We read the novels that we had planned to read to go with it, and we got through chapter 2 in here. This is my copy, and I'm not writing this. The kids have, I made copies, and they have theirs on a clipboard where they're kind of writing their answers. But so I kind of planned out, we're using this 4-H book, and we're also using this book. So I did go ahead and mark what days we're doing what. So actually, let me get my orange pen here. So on Monday, we are doing measuring. And so there's a section in here on measuring, and then there's a section in this book on measuring. So we want to do both of those. That's why I kind of had to split that up. So we're going to do measuring. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be doing hammering. And again, there is a section in here on hammering too, so we'll do both of those together. And then Wednesday is sawing. And again, I believe there's one in here, yeah, for sawing. And then Thursday, let's see, that's later. There's not one in here for Thursday. Okay, so Thursday's just in this one. Thursday is making connections. So we've got nailing, gluing, different joints. And then Friday, I believe, is sanding and finishing. So, and then we are going to run this into the weekend, even though school is technically done. I don't think they'll mind because it's fun. But we need to do, oh yeah, there were a couple more projects in this book that we want to do. And one is on, I think, using the drill. Let's see. Yeah, one is using the drill. And I thought this was kind of a fun project. So we'll do that on Saturday. And then Sunday, using the block planer. I thought that this would be a fun thing for them to do as well. So we are going to have to continue it, but that's okay. Okay, and then we were starting a new, because what better time to start something new than the last week of school. We have already started listening to Honestly, Elliot. We are to chapter 4. The kids are really liking it. They asked to listen to more today. But I'm going pretty simple with this. So I made just a little novel study pack based on the questions in the back of the book. There's like a reading guide, and then there's some extension activities. So I just made some printables to go with the extension activities. I wrote out the questions that they can answer as they come up in the novel, and then I just made some printables to go with the extension activities for them to do as well. So we'll do those as they go along with the book. And then we are also doing this 4-H unit that I got, What's on Your Plate, Exploring Food Science, The Secrets of Baking. Luckily, my oven has been broken for like a few weeks now. And my husband said, you may have to cancel this unit. And I said, I will not cancel this unit. But I also didn't want to spend $300 to have a repair person come out, and I didn't want to spend $800 on a new oven. So, FYI, if your heating element is out, you can order a new one and replace it yourself. So that is what I did. Although I will tell you, in all the videos that I watched on how to replace the heating element in an oven, every single video stressed this one very important thing, and that was to be very careful not to let the wires fall back through the holes. Guess what happened? One of the wires fell back through the hole, which meant we had to pull the oven all the way out, take the back panel off, find the wire, push it back through, and then start over. But it was fine. It was not that hard. I replaced the heating element, and we now have a working oven so that we can bake. Now this is a pretty involved unit in that there's a lot of like recording of information and answering of questions. A lot of these questions we're going to just do orally. I'm not going to make them write them. I did make them copies of the whole pamphlet so that they each have their own as we're reading through things. There are 3 activities in here, and we are going to do all 3 of those. I'm thinking that that's going to happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, we can spend finishing up these. And then I'm going to let them, in the back of the book, there is a recipe for the pie that Elliot and his classmate make in the novel. So I'm going to let them do that. I made a list of all of the ingredients I needed to do the 4-H packet. And these 2 recipes, and then I just went through and checked it off whether I either had it or had to order it, but so that's all taken care of. So that is kind of our final novel / unit study for the year, and I'm excited for that one. And like I said, they're really enjoying the book. I really enjoyed the book. I read it last year when I decided that we were going to do this, so that is good. And then the last thing I have is sewing. We did not make our pillows last week, so that will be a good end of the year project for this week. And I put it on Monday so that if we don't get to it Monday, we have 4 other days to fit it in. So that's that. And then on the last day of school, it's pretty much just our normal activities. I do have kind of an end of the year, like a little gift for them. I'll show you what I got. And then we just take their picture with the same sign that we did their first day of school pictures with, and except it says last day of school. And then likely we will go to a playground at some point later in the day, or get ice cream. Oh no, you know what I forgot? They got a shaved ice machine as a birthday present from a family friend, and they've been wanting to use it. So we're going to do that on the last day of school. I totally forgot about that. And then for their gift, they both really need a new water bottle. The water bottle, they use their water bottles every single day for, like, they don't use glasses. They just use their water bottles, even at meals. And the ones they're using just don't hold quite enough. And they've had them for, I think they got them as a first day of school gift a few years ago. And they're all banged up and they just don't hold enough. So I got them each a new one off of Amazon. And then I got them each a book to go with it. Oh, that's the other thing we need to do on Friday. This past Friday, we went to the library and signed up for the summer reading program. And so they want to go, you can go once a week and show your little log and you get a prize each week. So they want to do that on Friday. But I got them each a book to start their summer reading with. This is a series my daughter has been reading, the Front Desk series that she likes. So this is the 4th book in that series. She has the first 3. So I got her that. And then I thought my son would really enjoy this series. This is Frank Einstein by John Cheska. And it's Frank Einstein in the antimatter motor. But I think that he'll really like this. He's very into like robots, and I think he'll like the way the illustrations. He's not like my big reader. He's a very strong reader, but he doesn't like to read like novels and things. But I think that this might pique his interest a little bit. So that's what they're getting as their like end of the year gifts. And then we usually do a like, hey, it's the first day of summer kind of thing where we put out like water balloons or something for them to do. So we'll do that on Saturday, but that is it. This is our last week of the school year, and then we will be off for a few weeks, and then we will come back and do 4 weeks of summer school in July. So it's been a good year. I feel like we finally hit our groove around February. I wish we'd hit it around September, but you know, I'll take it. We're gonna take that that success and move into next year with it. So if you have any questions, I will talk to you in the comments down below.